Welcome back to New Zealand Bow Hunting Adventures. Today is the 24th of April. It's pretty much the end of the roar. All the excitement's over. But yesterday we decided to walk into this area where I've spent a heap of time this roar and had absolutely no luck. To be honest, this has probably been one of the worst roars I have ever had. And we decided to come back in here for one last try, not expecting much at all. But last night I made the shot of my life and shot one of my best stags. And so all the persistence paid off. I smoked it. But there's a lot more to the story. So stick around and I hope you enjoy this hunt. Well, welcome back to New Zealand Bow Hunting Adventures. It's the 1st of April, which is the roar here in New Zealand. Super exciting time of the year. I've actually just got back from a week-long trip in Fiordland chasing wapiti. It was a great trip. As always, a very humbling experience, and didn't quite find the bull that we wanted, but explored some incredible places and had a great adventure. But I'm back all the way at the top of the South Island now, a little bit closer to home. So this is a really special spot for me. I've been hunting this for about 2 years, going on 3, and have seen some really good stags in here. Some of the best stags I've ever seen on public land. I haven't got one myself yet, but I have seen them. I have left them in velvet. So I'm hoping there's a good respectable stag in here. Now the animal numbers in here aren't great. Last year, unfortunately, it was 1080'd all the dock land in behind here, so the deer numbers have taken a real big knock. There's still a few in here. I've got some tree cameras out the back there. Just set the tree camera on those trees there behind me. They're sort of just looking out at this clearing there. So it's going to be really fun to check those and see what's around. I'm hunting sort of this fringe country from private to public land, so just a mixture of both. I'm not too sure where I'm going to find the animals, but there is heaps of country to check. Really excited. Can't wait to get into it. I headed into the bush that evening feeling really optimistic about the week ahead, fully expecting to get into some solid roaring action in the first area based on previous experience. The bush in here is incredibly thick, and honestly it was pretty miserable to move through. Been walking for about an hour through some of the most awful bush you can imagine. Probably took me an hour to get a 500 metres. But over the next few days I covered a huge amount of ground, roaring and hind calling as I went. Slowly picking my way through the bush and any small clearings I could find. Wow, look at this. This is unreal. I've never been up in here this far before, so it's finding new country, finding new spots. I found plenty of promising sign, especially fresh wallows. So I've just been walking through the bush trying to follow any game trail I can find that's heading in the right direction. There's a lot of down, up, but we've just come across this wallow. But to my surprise, I heard absolutely nothing. Still haven't heard or seen anything. Now after 2 full days of hunting, I'd only seen one single deer. One that nearly walked into me in a patch of thick bush before I even noticed it. And at that point I made the call to pull out of this area and move into a different valley with some more open stuff. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, got a stag. Check that out. That's a really nice stag. Oh, he looks like an old boy too. So this stag was here on the 17th of March, so not super recently, but still really cool. That's a big mature stag, and I think I know where he's going to be. Alright, so that was super productive. I've got 3 different stags on this tree camera this time. I've got 2 young ones and then that big old mature stag. So that's definitely the stag I'll be after in this area. Really heavy, nice tops. So now the plan is I'll hunt my way back to the hut and then I'll head up the valley and try and get some elevation and just glass for the evening. Alright, so I was just working up to this little glassing spot here. Check this view out. Stunning. I was just on my way up here And I was pretty much just getting to the spot where I glassed from, and there's a hind there. She just starts barking. She's probably less than 30 yards. Barking. And then she sort of ran up the hill, barking. And then just heard the first roar. I actually think there's two. Just up here, there's a stag roaring. I might try him tonight, see. Right there. That's the one from the tree camera. Beautiful stag. Got a little bit of footage there. It's pretty hard trying to do everything, eh? Gotta be honest, it's really hard. Oh guys, that was insane. That was a really nice stag. So close. When I first came around the side of the hill here, he was right there in that tree. Totally caught me off guard. He let out a roar and he was right there. I was like, crap. So then I had to put an arrow in the string. Oh man, had the shakes on that one. That's a good stag, man. Big frame, heavy timber, beautiful stag. He wanted to come, but he had a hind. I'm pretty sure the hind he's got is on heat. And so I just couldn't pull him away from her, which is to be expected. But I know where he is. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be up here real early. And hopefully, he'll be roaring real good. All right, good morning. Didn't get the best sleep last night. I can't lie. I was thinking about that stag a bit. I'm back up here right now. I'm back to where I first heard him roar and where I bumped that hind last night that barked. Didn't hear any stags roar last night. So this is the only play I've got. Get up high, glass, listen, see what happens. Now that exciting encounter from the night before definitely put a bit of extra life back into me for the next couple of days. But after hunting hard, high and low, glassing endlessly and roaring into what felt like empty bush, it didn't take long before reality set back in. Every morning started with optimism. Alright guys, I've made it to this wallow. Check this out. It smells like stag here, so. And every night finished with questions. Was I too early, too late, in the wrong place entirely? That short encounter with my target stag from the tree camera was honestly the only real action I experienced for 4 full days of hunting. I think it's way too early still in here. I might head out, take my kids, 2 of my girls camping. So eventually I decided to head home for a night and keep my promise to my 2 oldest girls and take them on their first overnight hunt. And honestly, it was exactly what I needed. A fresh perspective, a reminder of what's actually important. We went for a short hunt that evening. Sat around a campfire telling stories and eating marshmallows. This moment with my girls quickly became the highlight of my roar so far. Then after dropping the girls home, I headed straight back into the bush with a fresh sense of optimism, hoping the stags would finally kick into gear. But once again, no such luck. I haven't seen or heard one thing. So frustrating. Good morning. It's the 5th today, 5th of April. Another 3 days passed with no replies to my roars. And very little reward for my many kilometres that I walked. I'm just heading up this valley here. There's a wee clearing and a wee wallow. Who knows, man? I'm just trying everything. Oh well, I've been here for long enough. Didn't hear anything this morning. Hoping this rain sets it off and have a better evening hunt. Oh, back at the hut, right on dark. Yeah, this hunt is turning into a grind. Good morning. Got up super early, 4:30 this morning, hiked in the dark to the top of this ridge. Got up here just on daybreak where I seen these hinds in the spiker yesterday. Finally some action. So I've just been sitting here, just wondering what to do. And I see movement about almost 400 metres away. So what the heck's that? Just expecting that hind or that spiker. And it's a young stag. He must have heard my roar. And he came out. This hind called. And he just kept coming and I kept hind calling. And he's just come all the way into about 100 metres. He was right here. It's pretty cool. He's just a real young stag, maybe 2 or 3 years old. And he's got a broken antler. He's just gone around the side of the hill. It's the first bit of action I've had in a long time. I did at least manage to get into a few goats one afternoon. Oh, one billy goat down. Which honestly helped break up the boredom of endlessly wandering around wondering where the heck all the stags were. Yeah. Blood's just spraying out. Look at that. This is with that same broadhead I just shot that other goat. Look at that. Oh, here he is. Second goat for the day. It's a shame the first one, the head camera went flat, so I didn't get the shot, but I got the shot on this one. Big bodied billy, not too much headgear, but yeah, perfect frontal shot. He didn't make it more than 20. So really happy, and I'll keep moving on. And then on the 9th of April, I finally decided to give up on the so-called roar for the time being and head south for the fallow rut. We're in the beautiful McNeilly country. After the previous 10 days, hearing reports of bucks actually rutting was too hard to ignore. And over the next few days we experienced some incredible fallow rut action. Getting in close multiple times with some really nice bucks. The buck was right there, 15 yards. But bow hunting fallow deer in open tussock country, while also trying to film it, has to be one of the hardest things you can do. Sub 20 again. Bow hunting fallow. Oh, I love it and hate it. This hunt here for fallow in the rut is quickly becoming one of my favourite bow hunting experiences here in New Zealand. And after 3 full days of trying to make it happen, it just never quite came together. I can promise you one thing though, I'll be back. Alright, so we've gone out for a quick night hunt. Got a couple goats up here. See if we can get close. Get on with the bow. We definitely climbed this hill a little reluctantly at first. After all, it was just a goat. But the possibility of a deer or even a stag surprising us up there was enough to make the effort worthwhile. Check that blood out. Still sharp. Nice young billy. Perfect heart shot. I was shooting him slightly uphill. Arrow's gone straight through here. Come out about that much higher on the top, on the back end. Perfect. Alright, so we've got a couple of deer here. It's quite late in the raw, so we're hoping there's a stag there, but we're just going to have a look. That's a stag. I can't see his head. I smoked him. I freaking smoked him. My shot is 2 inches back. Height is money.
No, it's through double ones.
That's the shot of my life. That's 74 yards. Oh, I'm shaking. It's the 23rd of April. We just thought we'd just get out for a quick hunt. The raw's pretty much over. And we just went and shot a goat. And then come over here and we see some hinds and then a spiker. They spook. And we were just like, imagine if a stag just walked out. We take a couple steps and I look over there and there's this body of a stag, but his whole head and everything is covered behind a bush. I looked through my binos, I could see some big points on one side. I was sort of 50-50. And a range there, it's like 78 yards. I'm like, oh, that's a long shot. I move up to here and it tells me 74. And I was like, I can do this. And I freaking made a clean shot. The shot is maybe a smidge back, but man, 74 yards. I'm pretty stoked. Hunted so hard this raw and nothing has gone my way. It's been really frustrating. You just come out here, almost didn't even come on this hunt because I was like, oh, the stags won't be long, it's a waste of time. That's where he was standing, behind that tree. It just proves the point. If you just keep at it, persistence. I don't know if I believe in luck, but I do believe in persistence. And if you spend enough time out here, it's just a matter of time. Blood pouring out. Okay, he's gone 15 yards without a drop of blood. And then there's a massive pile. I'm gonna knock an arrow just in case. We just bumped them. We gave them like 20 minutes. Well, as you can see, bumping the stag came as a huge surprise with the amount of blood we were seeing. But with fading light, I made the risky call to keep following it. Blood's spraying out now. Oh, he's got to be just there. He's here. He's here. We got him. Here he is. that. Big, beautiful stag. Near on probably 40 inches long, 11 points. Stoked, I've worked so hard this raw. So hard. Man, the harder the grind, the better it feels. That's my longest shot to date too. 74 yards. I'm pretty stoked with that. All right, so it's like literally going so dark right now, I can barely see. So we're gonna actually leave the stag here and we'll get some cool photos and videos in the morning. So yeah, we'll catch you in the morning to have a better look at the stag. All right, so here he is. This is my 2026 red stag. Worked really hard this year for this one. I probably only seen a handful of deer this raw, and I heard less roars. But stuck with it, gave it one more go, and it paid off. And you know, this stag wasn't roaring or anything exciting, just right place at the right time. 2 years in a row now where it's taken almost 20 days to kill a stag. So yeah, he's a nice 11-point stag. Really good timber, good spread length. Must be close on 40 inches long. I'll take this head home with me, savor the memories for a long time. Feels good. Hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more real New Zealand bow hunting action. You know, this is what it's all about. Adventure is a journey with an unknown outcome, and that's what makes hunting so good, is you just never know when it's going to happen. Just walking out, just ran into a mob of goats right here, so it'd be rude not to. That's the most fun you can have outside of a bedroom, I tell you what. Yeah. You may want to tune in, stay subbed, see what happened to those goats next time.